Let us consider this electrolysis problem. If you are writing JAMB this year, here is one of the problems that will be presented to you under a tensed condition. But I'm going to simplify it so that you understand how to go about it. It says a concentrated solution containing hydrogen ion, copper 2 ion, hydroxyl ion or hydroxide, and chlorine ion or chloride was electrolyzed using platinum electrodes. The ions that will be discharged at the cathode is the ion that will be discharged. Which of the ions here will be discharged at the cathode? Recall our electrolytic tank. This is the tank containing the solution containing these ions. So all these ions are present there: chloride ion, hydroxide ion, copper 2 ion, and hydrogen ion. So the electrodes are rods, conductors that are dipped inside here and connected through a wire that goes to the battery and back. So now these two electrodes have different charges. The electrode that conducts electrons towards the electrolytic tank is called cathode. So this arrow shows flow of electrons. So as electrons flow into this container through this electrode, the electrode becomes negatively charged. And this negatively charged electrode is called cathode. Why cathode? Because it attracts cations. Cations are ions that have positive charge, so they go to the cathode. Now, this one is positive because electrons leave the system through this particular electrode, and because of that, it's called anode. Anode attracts negatively charged ions, known as anions. So, in this question, it is asking the ion that will be discharged at the cathode. So, the cathode will attract two ions, copper 2 ion and hydrogen ion. So both copper 2 ion and hydrogen ion will migrate to the cathode. Now the question is saying which of these ions will be preferentially discharged? Which of them will make it to be discharged at the cathode? That is what the question is saying. So let me bring you to the activity series. Activity series is the arrangement of elements, positively charged ions or negatively charged ions, in the order of increasing reactivity. So the acronym I will use now to remember few of these elements is this: Poscamazit could make silver and gold. Poscamazit could make silver and gold. Po here means potassium, K. S here means sodium, Na. Ca, calcium. M, magnesium. A, aluminium. Z, zinc. I, iron. T, H, hydrogen ion. Could, copper. Make, mercury. Silver, Ag. Gold, Au. Now, in this activity series, reactivity decreases. Remember, in electrolysis, the cathode will only pick the ion that is more reactive. But these are not ions. That is why, we are comparing copper 2 ion with hydrogen ion, right? Here, what we have is hydrogen ion and copper as an atom. Now, according to this series, we say reactivity decreases. It means that hydrogen ion should be preferred if what is inside the electrolytic tank is copper atoms. Now, let us now change the whole of this to ions. What makes them reactive is the ability to lose electrons, right? Now, let's assume that all these metals have lost electrons. Remember, hydrogen is not a metal. When they have all lost electron, we now have Ka plus, Na plus, Ca 2 plus, Mg 2 plus, Al 3 plus, Zn 2 plus, Fe 2 plus, Tin 2 plus, then H plus, Co 2 plus, Hg 1 plus, Ag 1 plus, Au 1 plus. So here, since they have lost the electron, ability to regain that electron increases. So reactivity of these ions increases as you go from here to here. This man lost 1 electron. This one lost 2. The ability to regain the electron increases. So magnesium will have more ability to regain 2 electrons than potassium has the ability to regain 1 electron, because potassium atom is larger. But that is not the topic. Now, following this, we pick our hydrogen ion and copper. If reactivity increases, which one will be more reactive? I think it's copper 2 plus. So copper 2 plus, we go to the cathode and pick 2 electrons because it has more ability to accept electron and get reduced to elemental copper. Hydrogen has the ability to pick 1 electron to become hydrogen, but this reaction is more energetically favored because copper 2 ion has greater ability to accept electron. That is why your answer should be C. In the realm of ions, those ions far left in the activity series are more reactive than the ions in the realm of ions, the ions far right at the activity series are more reactive than the ones far left. But in the realm of ordinary atoms without charge, those atoms far right are less reactive than the atoms far left. That is why potassium is more reactive than copper. But copper ion is more reactive than potassium ion.